Hi guys, it's Amy from Nail Polish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. Today I'm here with a swatch and review of the 90 Lacquer Spring Collection for 2017, which is called the Extreme Weather Collection. Now this collection was based off of a polish that was a big favourite at Christmas, and this was Frost. Now Frost is a turquoise jelly base with a ton of silver and holographic flakies in it, and everybody loved this polish so much that Jess then built a collection based around this one in a way. So we now have the completing rainbow collection. Let me hold them up for you, of the other colours, and if you put Frost in there, Frost just blends in perfectly with this collection. It sits right in between the green and the blue. There's Frost in the middle there. So without further ado, let's have a look at the Extreme Weather collection. So obviously Frost is an extreme weather, so the others all have extreme weather names too. So the first one that we have is called Heatwave, and this is a red with a couple of drops of pink in there, jelly base, with a ton obviously of that holographic and silver flakies. Now flakies are awesome because this means that not only does it dry flat and not bumpy at all, it also removes pretty much like a cream formula. There is a tiny little bit of resistance, but like nothing compared to scrubbing at a glitter. But to me it gives you the same effect as glitter, so I am all for flakies. I think I've said this a few times recently, but give me flakies over glitter any day because they dry flat and they're easy to remove. I'm going to talk about the formulas all at the end because the formulas are very similar, but this first one was called Heatwave. From red to orange, and this one is called Solar Flare, and this is like a beautiful kind of like carroty orange. It's right bang in the middle. For me this looks like Fizzy Tango. It's just a beautiful orange, just looks like a fizzy drink to me. And again you can see those silver and holographic flakies in there. So the orange one was called Solar Flare. Onto the yellow, and this is the sheerest one out of the bunch, but this one is called Lightning. Any yellow polish notoriously will have the worst formula out of a collection. And this also does have maybe one drop of green in it because it's not a true 100% yellow. It does lean maybe one step towards lime, but it's as yellow as you're going to get without compromising the colour. So again, same formula, yellow jelly base with all of those flakies in there. That one there was called Lightning. Moving on to green, this one is called Windstorm, and it's a beautiful apple green. To me, there's quite a lot of these are very fruity in looking, like the yellow is very black banana, the orange one's very like orange, and this one is definitely a really nice green. I'm a bit scared of kind of like brighter lime greens, but this just has enough drops of blue in it that it makes it more wearable for me anyway. So again, I really like this one, and this one here is Windstorm. What I'm wearing on my nails today is Monsoon, and this is this beautiful blue. It's slightly on the lighter side of blue than I was expecting actually. I was expecting something a little bit darker, but I really love this one. It's really nice and bright, as you can see there, and of course with those silver and holographic flakies in there, it just does look like you've dipped your hands into like a lake or an ocean, because it's just kind of like jelly enough that you get that sort of effect, but it's still opaque. It's a beautiful mix. So that one there was Monsoon. And wrapping up the collection we have can't find the label, Hailstone, which is this beautiful purple. Again, it's a slightly lighter purple, so it does feel nice and bright and vibrant and, like I say, fruity and juicy to me for some reason. And there we have it with the silver and holographic flakies in once again. So that very last one wrapping up the collection was called Hailstone. I'm going to surprise you here because I'm actually not going to pick the blue as my favourite. I'm going to say that Windstorm was my favourite. Like I say, for me this is a very nice wearable green. I am a little bit scared of the lighter greens. I definitely sway more towards dark. But this is something a little bit out of my comfort zone, but that was just so pretty. I wore this one yesterday. Really liked it. With regards to the formula, they are all the same formula essentially. They are all obviously this jelly base with the flakies in. I saw a few comments online of people saying that they didn't think these could be become opaque, which they totally can. The yellow is the only one that I would say you're still going to see a tiny bit of your nail line at 3 coats, and you can obviously see from my swatches and other swatches that have been posted online about that. These are all, except from the yellow, which is a 3-coater, the others are all 2 to 3 coats. I'm not going to commit and say that certain ones are 2 and certain ones are 3, because every time you wear these you're going to get a different result from them, because it's going to depend on the polish will thicken up over time, if you do thick coats or thin coats it's going to change how it comes out. So just be prepared that they all might take you 3, but some you may get opaque in 2, and 3 coats is totally an acceptable amount of coats for me anyway. I kind of tap out at 3, but if I have to do 3 coats that's fine. That was the Extreme Weather collection by 90 Lacquer, which is for spring 2017. It is available for pre-order right now, and of course 90 will be linked down below. This is also really nice because I feel like it's a spring into summer. It's not the traditional spring collection where you're going to get a ton of pastels. This is something really nice and bright, which will transition into the summer for you. So if you're looking at what you're going to wear in the summer, these are definitely something to pick up for you. So leave me any comments down below which ones you're going to be grabbing, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye guys.